let me move to phase two of this question. Your counterpart in the Senate, Harry Reid, and James Carville, the shy retiring Democratic political consultant, have both suggested that if the court were to strike this down, that it would actually be a political benefit to the Democratic Party. Carville has suggested, well, it'll be great because costs will go up and the voters will punish the Republicans for this, which I must say strikes me as a fantasy. But on the slim possibility that you thought about the political consequences, how does it fall?
Well, first of all, it doesn't matter politically. That's the least important thing of all. What's important is what it does for the American people. Right now, if this bill were to be overturned, and by the way, the Republicans are not waiting for the court to overturn the case. They, in the budget they passed this week, once again, for the I don't know how manyth time, have voted to repeal the health care reform bill. That would repeal what is in place right now, which means that all children in our country right now cannot be discriminated against because they have a pre-existing medical condition. Asthma, diabetes, birth defect, you name it, anything. Kids are protected. They must be given access to health insurance. That seniors now will have their cost of, it's about $3.2 billion for around 5 million children, seniors, to have the donut hole closed for them, reducing the cost of prescription drugs. Right now, doctors can give wellness exams free of charge, annual wellness examinations, things like mammograms, colonoscopies, you name it, all of that without copay. This is really important for prevention, for early intervention, for the good health of the American people. Children can stay on their family's policy until they're 26 years old. Makes a big difference when you're coming out of college and want to follow your passion and your aspiration, not the health insurance plan. So, these and other things would be eliminated right now, absent the court, if they had their way in Congress. And by the way, as the bill unfolds and more, and I just named a few, believe it or not, just a few, if this were to be overturned, it would overturn tens of millions of people having access to quality health care. And this bill, contrary to anything you may have heard about, is about wellness, it's about prevention, it's about innovation, it's about customized care, it's about the future. It's about communities, community health clinics and the rest having a point of where people live and culturally appropriate care for them. It's absolutely fabulous.
So,
and if there were no other reason to do it,
yep.
If there were no other reason, forget everything I said, there were no other reason to do it, the cost of health care in our country is totally unsustainable. Unsustainable to individuals, to families, to businesses, to corporations, to our economy in terms of a competitiveness issue, and in terms of federal, state, and local government. It's totally unsustainable, and one of the main reasons, apart from the good health, but a strong fiscal argument is it will reduce the cost of health care to the American people. So that's what they want to overturn. And did I mention to you under this bill that being a woman is no longer a pre-existing medical condition?